Mystery in the Air was based on the premise that it would be entertaining to listen to Peter Lorre go insane once a week. Airing on NBC in 1947 was a summer replacement. It ran from July through September of that year. It was an anthology series in which Peter Lorre brought the excitement of the strange and unusual, dark and compelling masterpieces culled from the four corners of the world. It was a format that was a perfect fit for Peter Lorre, a native of Austria-Hungary. Despite playing a wide variety of roles, he was typecast in the mind of the public as a horror movie icon. Mystery in the Air played off this image, taking some of the creepiest tales from the horror classics and placing Lorre in the lead roles, where his work was intense, supercharged performances of men tortured and driven by dark impulses. Riverside Township radio players will now present The Mask of Medusa.
Mystery in the Air, starring Peter Lorre, presented by Camel Cigarettes.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you will inspect the 47 wax images you see before you, I think you will admit they are more lifelike, more startlingly real than any you have ever seen before. But the greatest interest lies in the fact that each one of these figures is a fiendish, sadistic murderer. But come, I begin at the end of the line and describe their horrible crimes in detail.
Oh, there he goes, once more telling people all the bad things we did. Oh, but it's terrible, being nothing but figures in a wax museum, with people staring at us all day long, and not one of them, not one ever suspects that we are still alive.
Each week at this time, Camel Cigarettes brings you Peter Lorre in the excitement of the great stories of the strange and unusual, of dark and compelling masterpieces culled from the four corners of world literature. Tonight, The Mask of Medusa by Nelson Bond.
Mystery in the Air, starring Peter Lorre, brought to you by Camel Cigarettes. Experience is the best teacher. Try a Camel. Let your own experience tell you why more people are smoking Camels than ever before. When you smoke a cigarette, it's your T-zone that passes judgment on it. Yes, your T-zone, that's T for taste and T for throat, is your proving ground for any cigarette. If your taste longs for really full, rich flavor in a cigarette, if your throat would welcome true coolness and mildness in a cigarette, don't miss trying a Camel. You may well find, like so many millions of smokers, that Camels suit your T-zone to a T. So, Greta, how do you like this little fellow, eh?
Oh, he is nice, Carl. I don't believe he ever did anything wrong.
You women, always the same. You heard the lecturer say that every one of these figures is the likeness of a real murderer. Maybe this little angel poisoned his wife, eh?
I don't believe it. He's too innocent looking.
They always are.
Except his eyes. They go right through me.
Come out of here before it really gets you.
Idiots! Morons! Can't they see I am still... Oh, but no, I suppose not. I'd like to be alive again. Alive again? I'm alive right now, but I'd be better off dead. I can hear, I can see, I can feel, and I can think, but I cannot move. I cannot move at all. No matter how I try.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you will regard these recent specimens, and if I may say so myself, they're masterpieces. What's the matter, madam?
That strange-looking little one. I was watching him and he moved his eyes.
Thank you, madam. That's a true compliment to my artistry. But I assure you the gentleman did not move his eyes. That would be utterly impossible. He is made of wax and other substances known only to myself.
Rubbish. I am English, my man, and you can't bamboozle me.
I'm sorry if the realism of my exhibits has played tricks with your imagination.
Imagination, fiddlesticks. I tell you, I saw...
If you doubt that my exhibit is exactly as represented, madam, may I return your price of admission? Here you are.
Oh, thank you very much.
Now, perhaps, if I might suggest a little fresh air.
I do feel a bit faint. All these ghastly crimes, you know. I believe I will go have a cup of tea.
To resume, ladies and gentlemen, if you will step over this way. This way you will see exhibit number 3, the infamous Hatchet Woman of Hamburg. In life, she was Frau Elsa. Over a period of 5 short years, she, shall we say, liquidated more than 17 of her close friends and neighbors in the most gruesome manner.
This way,
it was
this
horrible.
way. Just
She
listen
did
to
that.
him.
Oh.
Day in, day out. We stand here while he talks and
it's just-
talks about us.
Oh,
Oh, he is so boring. All he talks about are those silly, incidental murders we committed. Why doesn't he talk about how we did them? Why, here in this room are some of the greatest artists in their lines the world has ever known. For example, just look at the ones on each side of me. On my left, well, that's Paul. Oh, he was the most skillful man with a scalpel in Prague. Oh, he was wonderful. Even today, they haven't found all the pieces of the bodies he carved up. And on my right is the beautiful Magda, who always killed with a German Luger. She used but 1 bullet to her husband, and she did away with 5 of them. It is an honor to stand between such exquisite artists. And as for me, I can hardly believe it was only 3 days ago that I walked in here of my own free will. My own free will.
Good evening, sir.
Oh, good evening.
You wish to see my wax figures?
Wax figures?
Yes, all around you.
Oh, yes, yeah, of course. You mean to say all these people are wax?
But certainly,
You know, for a moment I thought they were alive.
a very natural mistake. By the way, is anything the matter? You seem nervous. What's the matter with you?
I'm not nervous. Oh, that's an ugly sound. Oh, it's late. I'm sure you want to close up. I'll go away now and perhaps some other time.
It is never too late to show my masterpieces. But first I'll lock the door and draw the shades. There, you don't have to be afraid of being seen.
Afraid? Why should I be afraid?
I don't know. Why should anyone be afraid?
Well, I am in no hurry. I suppose since I am here, I might,
Look over my collection?
Well, why not?
Good. Permit me to introduce myself. I am Aristide Zweig, owner of this exhibit, artist and connoisseur of crime.
Artist and connoisseur of crime. That's an odd combination.
Not at all, as you shall see. Suppose we begin here. Do you by any chance recognize this one?
No, but he is very ugly.
Roger Saunders, Englishman, a poisoner, not very imaginative. Next to him here is Nicholas Rodriguez. He killed with the knife.
Wait a minute.
What's the matter?
With these people, they all have a strange look.
Strange? How?
As if they had just seen something horrible and then their faces froze solid.
Perhaps they did see something that made them realize the horror of their crimes.
Crimes? Are these all criminals?
Everyone, all 46 of them, murderers.
You must be very interested in murder to get up a collection like this.
Oh, but I am. It is my passion.
Your passion? What are you talking about?
Murder. That most horrible of crimes. I hate it. I loathe and despise its perpetrators. It is my mission and my passion to show the world these fiends in human form, to display them in all their brutal bestiality, that men and women may view them, tremble, and take heed.
Oh, I see. And where do you get from the morgue?
Not from the morgue. I get them here, there, wherever I can find them. Usually I have to go out and look for them. As a matter of fact, there is one now I would like to have very much for my 47th specimen.
Oh?
Yes, he murdered a defenseless old woman quite near here. Not half an hour ago it was. I heard it over the radio. He brutally murdered her and took her life savings.
Did they catch him?
Not yet, but they will. They are watching all the roads, and besides that, the old woman's money was in old bills. So old it is now out of circulation. When he tries to pass it, they will know. And if they don't catch him, I will.
You will?
Yes. Murder must be avenged and exposed by one means or another. But forgive me for going on like this. Sometimes I get carried away. Let's get back to this next figure. A most interesting case. This man, Hans Schneider, who murdered by air embolism.
Schneider?
Yes.
Did you say Hans Schneider?
Yes.
I knew him, but he disappeared. He was never captured, never even suspected.
None of them were.
Then how did you get them here?
I told you, I am an artist. I have my own methods of reproducing their likenesses.
Wait, is that a model of Schneider? Or is that Schneider himself?
How in the world did you happen to guess? You're quite correct. It is Schneider.
But this is monstrous.
Not at all. You just do not understand.
I understand, you dirty hypocrite. You hate murder, and yet you've killed everyone in this room.
No, I didn't kill them.
Well, how did you do it? Poison? A knife? Or did you dip them into the boiling wax alive?
None of those things. They're not dead.
What? What did you say?
They are not dead. They are simply in a state of permanent suspended animation.
Are you mad? Are you insane?
It's true. I just let them look, and that's what happens.
Well, let them look at what?
Did you ever hear of the Gorgon's head? The head of Medusa?
Well, of course. I went to school. I studied Greek mythology. Medusa was once a beautiful woman, but she offended Athena, who changed her hair into snakes and made her face so hideous, so horrible, that all who looked on her were turned to stone. Later, Perseus cut her head off her head.
You are right, and the severed head could still turn men to stone.
I know, but that was a long time ago.
Would you care to look upon it?
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's here. The mask of Medusa was found long ago in a wild, lost grotto in Greece. Where and how does not matter, but it has been the means of fulfilling my sacred mission, the destruction, the cleansing of the world of those who slay their fellow men.
Well, now I know you are mad.
Perhaps I am the only sane one in a world gone mad.
Oh, sure. Tell me, sir, this mask, what does it look like?
Oh, I have never seen it myself. The native who gave it to me warned me. I dare not look.
I don't blame you. Now, suppose we talk a little business, you and me, eh?
What do you want?
Your help to get me out of Vienna.
How can I help you?
Oh, it's simple. Nobody suspects you. That is, nobody but me. You put me in a crate like one of these 46 models you're so proud of and send it off in a truck. Simple, eh?
But why? Why should I do this?
Why? Because you fear the police as much as I do.
You fear the police? You are a murderer?
I didn't say that.
You are a murderer.
No more than you are.
But I didn't kill them. I told you.
Yes, it's a fine story. But who is going to believe it? The police? Oh, no, sir. Oh, no. If the police come here, and I will make sure they do come here.
It would take money.
Here is money. All the money you need.
I thought so. That money, those old bills, it was you. You are the one who murdered the old woman and took her savings. I thought so all along.
That stupid woman. If she hadn't resisted me, she would
Wait. I have something in this cabinet I want to show you.
No tricks, you hear me? Or the police. Hey, what's in that sack?
I didn't want to do this. I never want to do it, but it must be done.
Don't want to do what? Stop! You...
Look, murderer, upon the crimson mask of Medusa. Yes, look. Look upon the mask of Medusa.
No, you're insane. No. Put it away. My legs, my hands, I can't stand it. I can't...
Now I have number 47.
In a few moments, Mr. Peter Lorre will bring us the climax of tonight's Mystery in the Air, when Camels presents Act 2 of The Mask of Medusa.
It's been proved time and time again, in work, in sports, in everything we do, experience is the best teacher. Ace midget auto racer Walter Ader proved it conclusively when two other cars crashed and almost blocked the track during a recent championship race. Roaring up at 100 miles an hour, Walter Ader squeaked through an opening only inches wider than his car. As Mr. Ader said,
"Experience is the best teacher in choosing cigarettes as well as in auto racing. I've smoked most all the brands. Camel suits me best."
yes, experience is the best teacher. Smokers learned how true that is during the wartime cigarette shortage. Smoking so many different brands when there was no choice made folks experts on judging the differences in cigarette quality. Well, that proved to thousands and thousands of smokers that there's nothing like Camel's rich, full flavor. Nothing like Camel's cool mildness. Result?
More people are smoking Camels than ever before.
Experience is the best teacher. Try a Camel yourself.
Now a new crowd is viewing the attractions of Aristide Zweig Wax Museum, the lifelike, living but not breathing images of the 47 murderers.
Hilda, let's go outside. I don't like this place.
Oh, wait, here's one we didn't see.
I don't know how you can stand there looking at them. The murderers and their faces. Ooh.
Ooh, this little one isn't so bad. Now, if he were alive, I could
He
really...
is horrible. Come on.
Oh, all right.
I could crush her skull. Stupid idiots. No, it is not pleasant to be stared at day after day by people who know nothing of life or death as we know it. The living death, that's what it is. And he is responsible. If we could only somehow get back to normal, even for a little bit. Oh, what we could do, all of us. What we could do! Midnight. How still it is. But something odd is happening. A little while ago, my mind was blank. I was not thinking about anything. But suddenly, a thought came into my head. Yes, suddenly out of nowhere.
Yes, we can project our thoughts if we try.
Who is that?
Magda, standing next to you. Think. Think hard. If we all think together, perhaps we can make somebody help us.
Yes, of course. Wonderful. Magda, she's wonderful. 47 minds trained in crime, all concentrating at once on somebody who comes in here to look. If we try hard enough, we could make him do anything. Maybe we could even get him to... No, that's too much to expect. But still... Another day has started, but today I have a feeling of excitement. All night long we concentrated, and our thoughts were getting stronger and stronger. I'm convinced Magda has gotten through to everyone. I have a feeling that something is going to happen, and just a little while ago, there came the thought...
Zweig is upstairs in his room. We must watch the door. When the right one comes, we shall know it at once. Be ready.
I'm ready. Whatever is going to happen, I'm ready. The door is opening. Maybe this is it.
But, Father, I'm frightened. I do not wish to look.
No, it won't hurt you, Ilsa. I teach you maybe to get over your stupid fears. You look at these figures, every one of them, you understand?
Yes, Father.
Where is that lecturer? He should be here. I will find him, so that he can tell you all about these criminals.
Think hard.
There's no doubt of it. This little Ilsa, she's the one. Yes, she's the one we've been waiting for. She has the kind of mind we need. Yes. Oh, how exciting. The thoughts are coming in very strong. Oh, keep thinking, Magda.
Matches and fire. Matches and fire.
We can't be free unless something happens to that horrible mask of Medusa over there in that cabinet. If something could happen to that, the spell might be broken. Magda, what are you thinking?
Matches and fire.
Father!
I've got it. I've got it, of course. I've got it. Fire! Matches and fire. Matches and fire. Matches and fire.
I beg your pardon. Have you seen my daughter? She was here a minute ago. A thin girl, about 16.
I haven't seen her.
I saw her just now. Oh, over there by that cabinet, I think it was. She had a box of matches in her hand and...
Fire! Fire! Fire!
It's worked! All our trained evil minds concentrating on that one small mind. Oh, we simply overwhelmed it. Poor little Ilse. She will never know why she started that fire. But it is a big, wonderful fire. And the cabinet is burning. It's burning and... Oh, what is that? Something is happening. Something is happening. I have just been able to move the little finger on my left hand. Yes, we can move. We are free. We can move, all of us. We are moving. We, the walking dead. Everyone is moving swiftly on through the flames toward the stairs. Yes, we, a horrible company. Oh, how exciting. White faces gleaming in the flames. 47 we are. Murderers, all of us. Surging forward to get the man we all hate. He is a murderer too, but worse than us. His victims stay alive. He condemned all 47 of us to a horrible, endless, living death. He's behind that door.
It's locked.
Break it down. Come on. We got him.
The Medusa, what have you done to it?
We've taken care of your Medusa, Mask Aristide, and now we will take care of you.
No, please, don't. I will help you. You don't know the mask, you fools. I'll help you. You haven't got much time.
Listen, it's coming. The mask is coming.
It's coming up the stairs. After us!
Kill him! At least we can kill him before...
No, stop, wait! I have a plan. Get away from the door. Let me get there.
It is here. Close your eyes.
No, don't look at it.
Too late. They looked, and now they're all gone. Everybody has gone back as they were before.
Yes, gone. All gone but you and I. Wait.
What are you going to do?
I'll show you what I am going to do. Look, Aristide. Look here.
What?
You opened your eyes. You saw it. Keep looking. Yes. Yes, you are looking on the crimson mask of Medusa.
Oh, no!
Look.
No!
Look. Now you can't move your feet or your hands. Yes. Now you are not even able to talk. You have looked upon the mask of Medusa. You have looked... Oh, I looked at it too. Well, here we are, all of us. The finest criminal minds in the world, the elite, the cream of crime. Now we are just wax figures in a sideshow. But now there are 48 of us. Yes, I suppose we should feel honored to have with us the great Aristide Zweig. This way he looks quite natural, standing over there between Schneider and Paul. At least he doesn't bore us with those silly, stupid lectures. No, now he doesn't talk at all. Someone called Albert is running the exhibit now. But poor Albert is an imbecile. Albert doesn't know there was a mask of Medusa. Oh, we are much more intelligent than Albert. He doesn't even know that we are all alive.
Listen again next month at this same time when the Riverside Township Radio Players will return with their November program. The players in tonight's program were the Father and the Voice of Mystery were both played by Tom Duggan. Ilsa and the Second Girl were both played by Donna Amesmeyer. Magda was played by Sue Gadzinski. Greta was played by Nellie Brennan. Miss Akins was played by Allison Bayan. The First Girl was played by Ellie Babka. Paul was played by Andre Dixon. Ed Chandler was played by John Byhan. Morgan, the announcer, and our sound effects were all done by Marty McNulty. Aristide was played by Herb Thompson. The voice of Peter Lorre was provided by Jacob Palka. And I played the voices of Carl and Roy. This is Jay Summerfield in Riverside Township, turning the mic over to this evening's director, Andre Dixon, and wishing you all a pleasant good night.